Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rift, and today we're playing Mordekaiser into Tryndamere. This is a very tricky matchup, so we're gonna walk through it together. And I hope you're having a fantastic beginning of your week. Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name's Johnny. My mission is to showcase someone learning the game without all the fancy mechanics from the big smurfs out there on YouTube land. And in the process, I want to show you some replicable strategies that you can use in your own games too, that don't really rely, again, some really in-depth mechanics. So nothing fancy, some simple attack plans here. And in this matchup, we're playing with the runes you see on screen. I do have bone plating instead for the Tryndamere matchup, and this is a champion we do have to respect, because with lethal tempo he does completely stat check us. There you go. So very good that that doesn't land, and I'm okay giving up a little bit of the wave if I have to. I want to get my levels up first before I really start trading this guy. So we're gonna respect it. You can very easily get completely chunked out by Tryndamere if he gets some crits, right? I'll try to last hit pretty late frames. Okay, missed that one. Oh, good. So this is a matchup where you also might consider going some armor early on. Looks like Eve might be looking here. Okay, so I got my passive going. Keep spacing with him here. Perfect. So that only worked because we also kept spacing with him towards his tower, right? That's also something I kind of screwed up a lot early on, is that a lot of people, they stop to auto attack way too much, and instead, while your auto attack is on cooldown, you want to be spacing with enemy champion towards their escape route, right? So hopefully that makes sense. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna opt for some early steel caps, which is really gonna help us. And I'm not really gonna look for a teleport. We could, realistically. And the reason we might want to teleport is to not miss XP, by the way, because we will miss like 2 melees worth of XP by walking, but we do preserve our TP. And that's really valuable, in case we make a mistake or we're caught in a weak side situation. It is always nice to have as a tool. So we're gonna try to preserve that. And again, we respect him when the wave is on his side and when he's got Fury built up, because we know he can completely out damage us. So Tryndamere is a tricky matchup because under certain circumstances you will win the extended trade because of your passive, and depending on your W usage as well. But other times, Tryndamere will win the extended trades. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my shield here and look for a short trade. So yeah, we kind of have to take some calculated risks. Tryndamere, one of his biggest strengths is that he has pretty much unlimited sustain with his Q. We also, of course, have some sustain built in with our W. So we can definitely also play around that, but it's just not as strong as Tryndamere Q in that sense. The difference is that if we can get Tryndamere very low, then he isn't able to actually build his Fury, right? Because he can't walk up to the wave. So one thing we want to try here is catch him out when he's still level 5. So just gonna keep my passive active. Okay. Just gonna chase him all the way to tower. Alright, all good. We don't get the kill there, but that's okay. This is also the difference when you play with TP and you don't play Ignite. You just don't have as much kill pressure. But that's totally fine. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Got my passive activated. Okay. I'll let him just run away instead of chasing him here. We do see enemy jungler is around there too. So Tryndamere doesn't play with TP, which means he can't easily get back to the lane. So if I hard push this now, we should be able to deny him quite a bit of XP, because this wave is going to be deleted, right? I could also look for the plate, by the way. I'm just making a choice to not do that currently. I'm gonna instead start working towards my rylais. I don't think I need to build Bramble. This is something you can consider. You can consider building Bramble to really help your 1v1 against Tryndamere, but it does delay your first item a great deal, right? If you buy full boots plus Bramble, you haven't spent a single dollar towards your actual item. Meanwhile, Tryndamere will get it much faster than you if you do that. So I actually prefer to go directly for rylais after our steel caps. I do think with steel caps, we have the ability to stat check much more. Okay, not much I can do there. My teammate went for a really bad engage when he knew top could rotate as well. So those times we just give a big old salute to our mid laner and wish, you know, hope for the best, right? We can't really control some of that stuff. You see, now Tryndamere doesn't have the... Right? So right now he didn't have that much fury. Okay. I think I'm still dead here. Yeah. So LeBlanc is really strong, right? It's really fed and was able to rotate like with perfect timing. That's okay. That's also kind of out of our control. I personally didn't see her rotation, so not much we could have done there. But at least we got the Tryndamere kill. And like we said before, we preserved our TP. So it's actually a lot easier for us to recover from this. Also, by the way, I want to take a moment to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. The channel is in a bit of a rough spot currently, and so if you can help me out by subscribing, as long as you enjoy the videos, it should be a win-win for both of us. And yeah, just really appreciate everybody who subscribes, leaves comments, all that good stuff. This is really bad for us. Pop my shield. Yeah, unfortunately, this LeBlanc is kind of running away with the game, so it's gonna make it really tricky. It's also inherently a difficult champion for us to deal with, because she's so elusive. Hard for us to land our abilities. Okay. The trades work well for me too, because with steel caps, he doesn't deal that much damage, right? But when he's got full fury, we're gonna be a bit more conservative. Okay. Yeah, I saw the jungler coming there. Put my shield on. That's too much damage, man. These guys are so fed. It's very hard for us to play. Yeah. 3 people again top. Might be one of those games where we can't do that much, guys. That's gonna be also the reality of solo queues sometimes. You're gonna have games where... Look, I mean, we have 3 kills. Our whole team has 7 kills. So we have like 0-4, 0-4. Gonna be really tough to you know, make a really big difference here. But we'll try our best. Let's get back to lane. At least our lane, you know, we have Tryndamere on 0-3, so we're doing our part here, and we'll do our best to impact the game for sure. So let's just keep a strong mental, understand that some of this stuff is gonna be outside of our control. Ooh. That's super good. Got his flash too. So no flash Tryndamere. We will ping that. Yeah. We got him in a really good situation. Or I guess we got ourselves in a really good situation, I should say. Good damage there. I can see the jungler was mid. Yeah, it's just so rough when both of them are this fed because they're gonna be able to permanently rotate as well. So even right now, we should be very scared. We should be pretty conservative here. Yeah, there we go. There. Okay, we saw it coming. That's good. That's good for us. I also almost have my item. So here, if we can just crash the wave really fast, I think I'm gonna be able to go back to base, buy my item, and be much stronger with it, right? So let's do that. Perfect. We'll run back. So Tryndamere has just Tiamat. Tiamat is not a very like stat effective item. And the wave clear is really good, but in terms of like raw combat power, not a very good item for the value. So he's actually quite weak compared to us right now. I think I should be able to kill him. But of course, killing a Tryndamere that's already like 0-3 probably won't have a very big impact. And so I'm also considering saving my ultimate for other people. I'm thinking about trying a rotation here. LeBlanc has got quite a lot of items. So many people here. Man, that's tragic. We didn't even get the... Whew. What a game, huh? What a game, man. We of course don't surrender. We're still gonna try our best. I think that was a solid attempt. The fact that support was also there is crazy to me. Let's just walk here. It was actually like 4 people total. Oh. I really thought we had a good shot at killing the Hecarim too. But just not enough. Okay. Well, when we look at it, our ADC at least is even on CS. So it's not as bad as it may seem. If these people start making some mistakes and giving up shutdowns, it might be possible to come back into the game. It's gonna be very hard, but let's see what we can do. Oh. Okay. I think I'm just dead here, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even gonna use my flash. Just really good rotations. And with Ghost Blade, he's just so mobile, right? The upside is we're actually getting this mid tower, looks like. But at what cost? But at what cost? Tough one. Yeah. Not sure what we can do. I don't think there's a point in ulting LeBlanc either, because she can very easily dodge my stuff. I missed my ability. I probably will die here, actually. Okay. It's super depressive. Such a depressing game, man. Just so unplayable. Okay. Well, the Yone is going for the 1 in 10 power spike. He got a shutdown there too. I think the only way we're gonna be able to do something is by split pushing. But it's also very hard to split push against a super fed hacker imp, because he can always rotate into us. And it doesn't seem like I can kill him in my ult currently with our current damage. Oh, the dragon is up. And I do have my teleport available. Get this wave in. Tryndamere is also now catching up, which is really worrying. The dragon's going down. Honestly, I'm not sure if we even win against Tryndamere at this point, because he's been able to just farm. Since his team is basically controlling the map, right? He doesn't have to do a lot. That's frustrating. We could have looked for a flash ult, but it's very hard to ult someone in that position. You know what? I don't often surrender, but I think this is a solid surrender. I'll catch you guys next time.